gonna do some stone stacking today, but I thought this was pretty awesome. We're in an area here, once again, in my home range where it burnt off. And after it burnt off, I brought a bunch of seeds up here and scattered them about. And they're not necessarily a native species, but yeah, really beautiful and real profuse. And this was totally barren and denuded. It was, I'll try to find some shots of it if I can, but it was just bare dirt. So anyhow, what I threw out here is a plant called scabiosa. And once again, this is where we're at. We're on the side of the pointy hill. We brought acorns, buckeyes, all kinds of native stuff. These can be a wildflower, so they're not normally around here, but we brought them, decided to throw them in with the mix. Anyways, with no further ado, we are looking at scabiosa. So it's pretty cool now. That's how many of them have taken off here, is the ground is actually covered in them. This is all scabiosa, and I could have never imagined. Well, I can, because I put these in yards all over the place. This is all them. There's one there. They're looking a little fried out because they're out here in the wild all by themselves. In the series on my channel called The Dirt Journal, I have a bunch of shots of these in my yard. And they're really profuse seeders, meaning they make a lot of seeds. So there's a pod. Each one of those is going to be a seed. But they've already coated the ground. So this slope will be a wildflower, even more than it is. It has a bunch of native ones, but this is one of the first times where I've had this level of success out planting wildflowers. Of course, this area was so barren that you knew anything you threw down would help. So we went uphill because seeds have the hardest time traveling uphill. They fall, travel by water, wind, everything else downhill. But getting back uphill is hard for them. So not this, but down below, there's an actual carpet of them. You're looking at a patch here. This is, I came up here looking for this. Anyhow, gardener's excitement, just wanted to share that with you. These have been my babies in my yard forever, and here I am, miles and miles and miles and miles from my home, on the side of the mountain, hiking where I haven't been for a year and a half, and finding out that a seed project took well, is carpeting a mountainside. So, yay! We're gonna go stand my dad's flag up that he put up here that I see is down. He hung his handkerchief. That's the other mission for the day besides stacking rocks. I'm hiking still farther up the slope, and the scabiosa are everywhere. So we threw it in all directions, and it is here. I hope some of the buckeyes made it. Replant some hope here. Some buckeyes in at high altitude, they can grow, rain back down through this place. Get some life going on in the burn zone. Ah, yay! That's awesome. Okay, so she's uphill. Threw a seed. I came back that season and it had been raining, but they were just sprouting. I didn't know if they'd actually make it, so at least one has made it. I filled up the truck bed of my Ford Ranger with buckeyes because there was a spot in the canyon where they had been gathering, and we hiked them up here, me and my family and friends, and we threw them out on this hillside and trying to revegetate it just for an experiment. Ooh, that's awesome. And God, this has just become steep, harsh stuff. It's already steep. Now it's recovered in vegetation, thank God, but oh my God. Ooh, look at this. All by itself. This is just nature doing its own beautiful thing. Now I take a lot of thistles off land, but look at these. That's actually beautiful. And I don't ever see that many of them. So they're not like every other sort of invasive thistle that I see and I deal with. They seem to be really rare, of course, because you could almost fall off the mountain. You could almost deal with that in your yard. I wouldn't mind that. In fact, that looks kind of dry and mature. But yeah, believe it's a German red thistle. I believe. Okay, this is where we're at. Side of the mountain here. We're starting to climb up and up. It's getting steep. There's the world below. There's Blue Ridge out there. That's the last mountain range before the Central Valley coming from the coast. We're out here in between. There's a shot of Snell Peak. That's the tallest point outside the valley that I live on. Pretty. All this burnt. Everything you're seeing. Everything. These are the Clear Lake and Napa County region fires of the last 4 years. And my little valley is over those mountains. Drover! He likes the view too. But we're going to the top, buddy. Nothing but the top for us, yeah! Let's go. It's a little sketchy. This rock is really broken and crumbly, full of snakes. Instead of going around the flat face, which there is, I mean the slanted face, we're gonna go right up the front here. Oh, what's that on the lens? Let's get it. Anywho, we're gonna climb up here. More red thistles. Oh! Huh. It's hard sometimes to tell a bug from a young rattler hitting a twig. But instead of going straight up the screen, maybe we'll go around the side here. But I was listening and something went click, 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 click. Even if it was a bug imitating it. It was a no-fly zone there for a second. Cool rocks. More cool rocks we're gonna go up on. Let's go up on them. Shh. Snakes, dude. Well, it's good to make noise so they know you're coming. It's good to stop and pay the hell attention sometimes too. Okay. Wow. Let's go look at that. Let me get through here. I wore the wrong boots today. I usually wear cowboy boots in this country for the simple fact I get the ones with treads on them. But the deal is see how many thistles I have and stickers? I mean, insane. And then foxtails. If you ever had foxtails in your socks, I mean, okay. But if you wear cowboy boots, which are made out in this part of the world, your jeans shingle everything down, they go inside and it just all goes away, and you never have a foxtail in your life. Hey, look, another rare little red growing in the side canyon here with the rest of the potheads. There's a cool face. We're actually on some really steep stuff. We are up to the face of this thing, and I'm not going to go billy goating up there because it's real crumbly. Absolutely just dumb to go on, but we'll work our way around, I guess, that way, and go up on top and play with some rock. Roaches are being quiet for a second, so I was looking at this rock above us, and do you see them coming in and out of there? There they are. You should be able to see that by now. There's another one. It's a stream of bees, and they're going into a hole in the rock here, so there's a hive. I assume that they're bees, so let's climb up there and find out, since we are, you know, way out here. My truck's still there? Truck. My dog has scared a buck. Oh, there he went. See if I can get another shot of him here. Okay, we'll leave Drover to that. We'll climb back up here with the bees. Swear, I hear a rattler. No, not for real. I'm just being paranoid. Don't worry about me. Sorry, looking at the quartz here. God, who brought that obnoxious dog all the way out here? See any gold? Poor Drover. Well, they still look like bees to me. I will use my camera pole. Okay, here we go. I'm going to send you up in there. Oh, can you see anything at all? You're not dying yet. Of course. Oh. Bee to the hair. You don't want to get too many bees on you at one time. Oh, they're buzzing me. Oh. Are we recording? Ow! Ow! And I'm running across. That was dumb. Ow. Time out. There's the beginning. We'll see how it does. I was trying to say is, God, let me get off this cliff. You don't want to mess with beehives way out in the wild while you're by yourself, or climb on cliffs, because that would be dumb. These guys are pretty serious about their little territory there. I like honeybees, don't get me wrong, but holy moly. Oh, this is cool. Check out the sitting spot. You see it? It's all dug out and flat, the loose gravel. And let me show you what they're gonna come back and smell somebody was sitting in their chair. But this is their view. Not bad, right? And then the rocks behind them, so nothing can creep on them. Yep, nice little spot, mountain guy. Gonna have to make 2 videos out of this part, and then the actual playing with rocks if I have any energy left. Whew. Yeah, straight cliff faces off down below us now. Well, we just climbed up, and the bees are kind of over this lip here. Holy moly. Getting up there now. Here's a shot all the way around. I bet you that's a cool spot. Can you imagine the hike from here all the way down and then back up? Let's send you out over the edge here. Don't fall. Ah! But yeah. Okay. Almost to the top. Here we go. Bring you with me to the actual, what I believe is the crest here. Ooh, God. Imagine that's at the top of every mountain. Okay. Yep. This is the top. Getting around, it's a real conical mountain. Let's climb up on it. It's actually got a pinnacle rock. Yeah. Don't fall off, right? And then, bam, 360. That's cool up there. Okay, there's your flag stick, Papa. But I believe the flag either got napped by all the little rats and rodents up here, or blew off and they scavenged it quickly, if you can imagine.